Okay, we go again. 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 And bahala na. Putang na. Bahala na. Tangina talaga. Anti-corona. Gonna go for this push. I think it's one of the few times I actually just basically spat out the Filipino pockets. But anyway, Zarya Sigma here for Helden and Cyanide, looking to play a little more on to the Broly composition. They will have a very adjustable field here with Helden. Beyond that, it's all just basically about trying to make things work. Okay, actually there's one last thing I can try, guys. I will just stream, no commentary for the meantime, and we'll see how if this works.
Anubis is charged.
Back into the mix.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try something very, very different. If my mic sounds weird, it's now behind me, and we'll figure out how this works, because I'm very far away from the computer. I have put a fan literally right beside my computer right now, and we are just gonna make it work, and hopefully it stabilizes things in terms of that temperature. It's fucking cold, that's for sure, but let's get into the action here in terms of Anubis. So I'm gonna pop that in for side Shibuya-san in the meantime. With the frag there on to the sure, and I'm gonna give him a shout the whole time. My partner picking up as well as they should. Cyanide trying to make things work. In the meantime, moving drop with the construction on to the sure. And Team Corona playing into the inside. They are gonna go for that dead eye. One sure trying to pull goes to the side, trying to find the frag here and now. But Billy and Sander, the two hitman making things work. Two frags on the board already. Shibuya-sama, even with the whole hog. And Team Asgard, kill after kill after kill. Parang nasa Divisoria. Rinig ba yung fan? Is it all this? Not all this. Because the mic is very far away, but it's sitting behind. Okay, that's back. That's dude, it's
No
just
one
so,
can hide
just so
from
far
my
away.
sight.
You were just trying to make it tayo naman. Sige, I'll move it one more place. And right back.
Where does it hurt? I understand.
My shield's up.
Heroes never die.
Eto guys, how about this one? How do I sound now? Is Sander gonna get that pickup on to Monster, the Widowmaker? If he goes to track there, seems like no one's still getting the two buffers here. They're even with just all this cooling in the world. But Salag is still staying alive. Opportunity here for Blue Hand Side for Anti-Corona to actually move on to the point. Sheldon keeps that thing up. Even though after Sander gonna get tracked there. Then I don't need Prime. Billy gonna get attacked with the one. And 3 for 1 trade so far. Anti-Corona still alive in this one.
Must be taken.
Malakas game. Malakas game. Okay. There. How about now? How about fucking now? Just pushing everything. I'm just pushing everything on my desk to try and make things work. But anyway, here we go. Anti-Corona will be on the attack to the second point. 3 minutes on the clock. Still an opportunity for them to actually get to that full cap and look to have a little bit of success into this one. Shibuya-sama though, catching out for sure. Seems like Bulldog has always been so pesky in so many different ways. Anyway though, the fight gonna continue on as Salah is playing the Doomfist right here, right now. I'm gonna show you guys the setup real quick after all of this. As the Meteor Strike is available, here comes the Brawlo. Salah gonna land on to Billy, and the Doomfist trying to get the punch on. Doesn't get the connection though onto JDC. The Brigitte instead feeding down onto the Fist of Fury, but Cyanide bigger on the bulk, bigger on the hook, and he's gonna get the combo onto Shibuya-sama. Hog will connect right there, right then. Fergus onto the left hand side. Trying to stay in the corner. It seems like this is gonna be Team Blue. Going for that first stick, anti-corona with the punch right now. Just removing the cancer that is the Brigitte. And JDC cannot survive there. Accretion doesn't connect as Sander gets the recall in time. Fortunate for him, Helden still packing a punch. And anti-corona right now on the point right here, right now. Keeping the objective in their favor. Billy gonna get the frag onto Monsieur. But the Flux catching the rally. In behind though, the Zenai being primed. Billy gonna be able to get the punish onto Salakau instead. And Team Asgard trying to play it as most lethal as they can. 2 ticks though, giving up already on this defense. Similar scenarios actually for both sides. And I think we can make do with this. It's a very cold setup for me. But if this is the only way we can make things work, then we have, sacrifices must be made for the greater good. And in the meantime, seems like a few ultimates gonna be bounced up here by the blue hand side. How will this work though? How will this pan out right here, right now, for the offense? They're trying to make it clear. They're trying to find the opportunity here. Resurrection comes though. At this point in time, we're gonna have coup de grace still hugging. Comper with a frag onto one Sander. In the meantime, with that pulse bomb, 1-for-1 trade. Surprise, surprise! Sander fragging out instead. This Tracer is looking exceptional so far. Keeping on with the push, keeping up with the pressure. Valkyrie from coup de grace gonna be trying to help things out as well. And anti-corona around the map. Running out of members though, because Billy is getting some picks as well. It seems like the 2 DPS effective so far, and how they are making things work. Team Asgard, leads Brodug out in front. Thoughts not keeping on coming. That though, still alive. And that's Corona. One last chance. Potential pick on Fergus. Jumper with a perfect sleep guard there. Unfortunately, they cannot go for the fall off, even after the Vi grenades. And in the meantime, Shibaya Sama getting a kill on back. Bullhog is available. Pulls on right now from Monsieur, trying to make things work. Dodges the shield bash there. And Ugly Rat's going down. No lethality. My name is a Wrecking Ball. The mines are there. Salado with a pop onto 2. Overtime not going to take away. But it's all the Monsieur right here, right now. Monsieur show. Onto the point we go. Trying to go for the clip onto Fergus. Cyanide. Able to get the mop up as well. Pushing everyone back onto the right hand side. Here comes the Ugly Rat trying to get on position. And anti-corona. Trying to make things work. Will they be able to force the second round? Here comes JDC coming on back. And the rally gonna be available. Armor now ticking on down. It's like a doomsday clock here for the offense. It's Asgard coming closer and closer to High Noon. Taking High Noon. Billy, 84% already. Hiding on the inside, trying to get away from Salah. The Doom Pistol doesn't pay attention. It takes a few pot shots from behind. Here comes the hook. Cyanide missing. The McCree now with the flashbang. But Salah will be able to punch on back. Team Anti-Corona still playing into the middle. Desperate endeavor here for the offense. Good resurrection from Coup de Grace. That's a big bulky unit onto the objective. And the whole hog right now looking to turn things around. But the push on back is there. And the victory will go on over to Team Asgard. Play of the game. Who gets it? That's the real question.
Play of the game.
Like, all my cores are apparently overheating, but since there's a fan, it's keeping things as alive as possible. Like, sure, a few dips here and there. Brig is still OP after all. Brig is always good in situations that Brig is good. But only why.
5, 4,
Again, guys.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Join us. We'll see though. Full lobby right now. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see how this is gonna go. Fire move. We're waiting for you. For you like 5 minutes. Okay, let's go back to this one, bitch. Already. Sorry, everyone. And let's get into this game. Team Cat versus Team Dog. We're not gonna say they eat anything or anyone, but we put stat faces there to show them proof of such messaging. Anyway, though, here comes the Winston right now. The Dynamite gonna be rounding the corner already. In the meantime, there's a punch. Yet again, Somi. Making things work. Gonna be Diva. As damage as possible. Go with the flow to charge on in. Team Dog. Pick things up as much as possible. Green though with a punch already. Team Dog right here, right now. Trying to make things work. And in the meantime, The inlet being pushed. Green and bench. Frag each already. Meantime, with a flow. Sticking things up as much as possible. Motive barrier set on up already. Gonna be the arc agents here for Team Dog. Right now, each strike available to Green. Fergus on the footman. After playing DPS side Deadeye and going in behind. Trail gets on the go. Team Cats trying to make it through. Bench boy though to the floor. And survive, but that is gonna be the Reinhardt going down instead. Oasis is right here, right now, the Fabi Focal keeping things up. And it's a 2-1 trade so far. Strike though from Green. Trying to get the land on down. Punch. Looking to connect. Symmetra. And a fall on over as well. By this point in time, Team Dog looking to still survive into this matchup. Here comes the punch yet again. Genji dashing on away instead. Team Cat though. Still looking for the fight, still trying to keep things up. Dragon Blade is available, Cyber Strike trying to get in the air, waiting for the Anubis, and we'll get it done! Ultra Blader and Cyber Strike just getting the connection that they need. 5 kills on the board, cleanly done with the Nano Blade. Exactly what needs to be set up on in the first place. And Green right now trying to get on away. See though how this can fan out right here, right now. As the red hand side of Team Cats trying to keep things up into this push. Lego skin best skin on the match, that's for sure. But anyway though, Benchmark right now keeping the Galagun going. Fergus in the meantime alongside Knuckle. Ready with the ultimates. Demons trying to work together into this one. And Green right now moving over to that high ground. Red hand side though, still alive. Going full, taking a nap though. Fergus able to prime that Deadeye. But Fergus will be able to get out Knuckle in the meantime. Gonna fall on over. And here comes the flashbang from the side. Ultra player there, 2 for 2 trade so far. Power flapping in the meantime for Team Dog. Heading out with the front. And Ryan Zarya so potent in CQC to begin with. The stream be like Overwatch League in YouTube right now. That's true, so many ad breaks and everything, so many pauses, so many ad breaks. But hey, we've been able to basically figure things out, so hopefully we can get higher production than a multi-billion dollar company. Here's the pushing in for Team Dog with a flow. Gonna be holding that corner. Team Cat actually going on the offense here. Green in the meantime picks up Ultra Blader, the Doomfist. Really killed her onto Diana, making sure that there's not enough sustain in behind. Team Dog though still into this one. Bench Boy trying to play the Bastion in the face of going with the flow. He just goes to the charge and doesn't even care about the hail of bullets. Rhino cinematic right there at then. Team Dog though still hanging onto the corner. And by this point in time, Flash Strike gonna get tossed. Deflect is there. Cyber Strike in the meantime trying to make it through. Ultra Blader keeping up with the heals as much as possible. Team Cats trying to find an opportunity here, but they will need to be wary. Sombra in behind. Fergus gonna be scoping. Attack right now on the Sombra. It's all about getting as much damage as possible. Fergus keeping on with the pressure. Here comes the Genji of Cyber Strike. Trying to make it through. There's though from Fire Falcon. Looking for a number of targets. Go to flow with a charge on in. Comes to shove. This is a good way to clean things up.
What an
It's a team kill right there on the blue hand side. Maybe it got banned.
I might need this later.
That's so unfortunate. Shit. Tanto here for Bench Boy. And add a boost for TOS. No, for Beat Tag. They usually give you a name change though. We'll see. I don't know with Nano Blade right here at the Cyber Strike. Trying to get as much cuts as possible. Some jump up for Somi! And be able to get some value as well. Team Cat here right now. Just destroying everyone in this corner. It seems like the blue hand side of Team Dog trying to get the hold on, trying to get the choke on the S-bend.
Hello there.
Defense Matrix not as long as before. Halo gonna get captured here by the red hand side. DM is set on up. Cyber Strike trying to get on away. Shots now keeping on coming still. And Marco ready with that Valkyrie. But look at how this top up is gonna go here for our Red Mercy. Fire Strike will connect right there, right then. EMP though at ready here for Fergus. Team Dog will trying to find a way to make things happen. Right here, right now. EMP on the 5. Good angle here for Fergus. But where is the follow up? seems like it just doesn't happen, even though the EMP was on point. It's not the proper positions to actually get any takedowns all throughout. Even though in behind the turret gonna get cancelled out there, basically, and it's not up for its duration. And in the meantime, Bench Boy on the Torbjorn he goes. In the sentry turret, already trying to get as much damage as possible. Fergus shut that down with one quick lightning strike. Here comes the Shadow though. Carrying that surge right here, Firefox yet again. And Adama tried to protect his team as much as possible. The Reinhardt holding the corner right here, right now. Go with the flow though, with a tag onto one. And Team Dog gonna let it rip green. In the frag on. Lord Dance here and now. For a kill here, there, and everywhere. Team Dog still staying on in this one. Cyberstrike though. On the high ground, trying to get on the way. Genji. Be a target here and now. Green marching on forward. Meantime, Ultra Blader, ready with that mana boost. Cats pushing forward. Farfalcon gonna get sleep darted, will get punished for overextending there. That is gonna be the takedown that they need. Push coming to shove right here, right now, the right hand side, trying to make it through. And here comes the blade from Cyberstrike as well. Trying to find a target opportunity. Somi getting a kill onto one. 2 frags on the board already, right here, right now for Team Cats. Over the floor, trying to get on the way. Reload being pushed so far. Marketo with that takedown. Seems like my cat very desperate to get on out, so I'm gonna have to attend to that too. Bug session has been already a mess and a half anyway, so whatever, who cares by this point. Shatter gonna be available here and now. Fergus with the EMP though, 2 frags on the board here on this offense. Caddy, they're trying to make it close to the end. He's coalescence though, making sure that everyone is obliterated on the spot. Go with the flow, the next one on the list. And the payload gonna be near sidelines to the end as a team kill. And end things up well here for Team Cat.
Gone. Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Where are we at, ladies and gentlemen? Feels like the action gonna be going underway immediately. As Team Dog are able to make sure that they will have a chance to actually finish up this map with the Ryan Daria position. Meantime, go with the flow. Onto the wall, and Fuego. Way to kill onto one already. And Green gonna fall on over. Dynamite. All the red Reinhardt though. Bringing away as much as possible. Comes the offense. I'm moving over to the right hand side. Down there right now. They're still staying out in front. Go with the flow in the meantime. On this Reinhardt. Team Dog. They all have as much as possible. Tactical good though. Trying to get on through. Marco in the meantime with that coalescence. And so this will be clean up here for the right hand side. Very effective play so far. Here for Team Cats. Defense able to hold basically into the front, making sure their Reinhardts is topped up and ready to go as much as possible. And we know the action gonna continue here. With Marco looking to get on away. Adama in the meantime. Hammer swings are abound. By this point in time, Happy Poco trying to go for a quick little shield bash on Team Doggo. I like this one rally right here, right now to keep things up. Red White Burgers with a kill of East. And a Shadow now connecting into the center of the hole. Nadamai just mopping the floor against the opposition. Perfect setup there from Somi. Good chemistry all throughout between these two tanks. In the meantime though, Benchboy coming closer and closer to that molten core. To be able to just get a little more value, especially on the chokeholds here on King's Row. Anyway though, the action continues here and now as Nadamai catches out Fire Falcon. Nanoblade though from the Cyber Strike as well as Ultra Blader yet again. It's just all about the cuts, all about the Genji making things work. In the meantime, Cyber Strike looking for an opportunity yet again. Green though trying to get the punish. The McCree has to bail on out. Go with the flow, very ambitious though, going for that charge. But overall, this has been a good stall here from Team Cat so far. With a Deadeye available here for Green, Garden Fire Falcon trying to initiate. Go with the flow though with a charge, and that is going to be Deadeye getting on through. Finally, the offense getting the combo that they need very effectively done. Fire Falcon with a proper Grappling Surge as well. Seems like we can check that one out yet again. Back to full production value, ladies and gentlemen. That's no lessons. Might have destroyed everything and anything in the way to begin with. Anyway though, Team Dog looking to the corner onto the Bookstore already, basically trying to get as much of a push as possible, getting as much of a position as possible into this matchup. The Fergus already getting 2 frags on the board, solid shots so far. That's true too. Yeah, Fergus gonna be on this high ground. Benchboy though, playing some Mecha, so it's all about builders right here right now, trying to be as comfortable as possible on the DPS rolling for Benchboy. But speaking of the red hand side right now, Team Cats, they'll have their Zarya in the front line. Somi getting as much damage as possible. Garrett Surge will be online very, very soon. Meantime, Shatter is going to be available here. Let's see how this is going to pan out between Flo and Nadamai. War between the two shields, war between the two hammers. Shouldn't be surprised. So the Garrett Surge is going to be there, and then Cyber Strike though, mopping the floor out of everyone. Perfect setup, courtesy of Somi. Team Cats again holding the line with the Gravity Surge. Seems like from both sides, the Gravity Surge is such a big tool for them to sway the tides of battle in their favor. The rest of Toronto thinks success can be bought. Like, if we're talking about that, Toronto does have a chance to choke against Boston. Like, we would say Boston is the worst in the Overwatch League. Boston versus Houston, actually, who is worse, Boston or Houston? But basically, Toronto isn't just as strong as you would think that they will be confident, and they'll really play as well as they should. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what Toronto versus Boston is gonna be. I really can't wait though to see some of the Chinese teams play. Because right here, right now, it's gonna be Team Dog ready with a Shatter still. The Nadamai versus Going the Flow has always been the matchup we've been keeping an eye out on, especially during this round. And it's not attempted by the Nadamai, doesn't get much done there. In the meantime, the Reaper to get as many of those pellets connecting onto the shield. Allow the Flow to get the march on. Now 2 Reinhardt's gone from the game. Who will get the Garcon Surge first? Will it be Farfalken? Will it be Somi? But never mind, Cyber Strike gonna be his own factor. Everyone bunched up, and that is gonna be the Genji getting 1 cleave on. Well effective play here from Team Cat Eater, and I like the synergy between Cyber Strike as well as Ultra Blader. Very, very in sync right now with their 2 ultimates. By this point in time, those shurikens being sauced as well. Oh, with the Flow. Coming closer and closer with that Shatter. Farfalken in the meantime. Garden Surge is available still. And rally right here, right now from Back Coco. Trying to corner, trying to make sure that everything is going to be fine and dandy. Cyber Strike going down below yet again. Here gets the grab already. And a Coalesce is trying to pierce on through. Twin grabs. A Deadeye in behind. Green going to be able to get that takedown there. And Team Dog going to finally get the opportunity to push on forward. Go with the Flow has been waiting for this moment. And it has arrived. The Shatter on the 3. Far Strike connecting. The offense getting basically a team kill there. Trying to make it through. Point gonna get captured, 1:38 on the clock. Not the biggest time back here for Team Dog. So we'll see how this is gonna pan out here for the blue hand side. right here, right now. The ult, honestly, on the Ulticon, we hit the Dog Eater. They really need to make sure that they can keep things back up to prime. In the meantime, Benchboy popping that golden barrier. One frag already with Symmetra. Getting a double kill so far. Meantime, Team Cats holding the line here. The defense still alive. They are getting closer and closer to having the advantage. Now they can go for some few turret nests, especially from the Symmetra. Meantime, on the opposite end, Team Cats, yes, Yumi! He's still on to the right clicks there. Balls is being sauced left, right, and center. Marco in the meantime. Coalescence is available. The beam, the laser will be so strong into this one. And the fight continuing. Knuckle, ready with the coalescence. Team Dog, trying to make sure everything is gonna be fine and dandy here. But the Dynamite with the charge on forward. Team Cats finally making it happen. The right hand side, to hold the line. Grab the search from Somi. Able to try and mop the floor as well. Benchboy Cyber Strike on the board. Blade is in hand. And is it time to go for a last execution right from Cyber Strike as well as Ultra Blader? But it's time to get on through. Benchboy has been leading the charge with the Symmetra for quite a while already. And as overtime ticks away, it's going to be the Cyber Strike show. He will fall though to the hand of Doomfist, but it's just not going to be enough. And victory here for the right hand side. That's going to be game, set, and match. 2-3, our final score. Bro.
Play of the game.
Surrender to my will.
The Dynamite, and finally Ultra Blader on this pretty long matchup, as it took a while to try and set things up in the first place. But yes, Team Cats with that victory. Pretty close though on both sides.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, on Twitch, it's very easy. It's not like Facebook where it's some trash bullshit. You have to wait for the stream to end. You just go to the video tab and you will see the most live thing. VODs are on demand immediately even while they're online. And yeah, it's just okay. Good job. Good coordination, honestly, bringing down the Genji from the previous game. It's something you should expect, honestly, from a Nano Blade combination. And playing up to that standard is always a good way to go about things. But here comes DOS person right now, going on to the outside with Widowmaker as well as Doomfist. Clean 5 as well as Sala. So it's WB and Sala yet again together. Apparently the WB account has not been forced to name change as of yet. But Rohan is here, ladies and gentlemen. And he has been such a long time player already in the bug setup. 4 frags already in this one. JDC trying to get on the way to Moira. Make sure that he can survive. The Team Oatmeal Otter starts at the very beginning. Coup de Grado with its takedown on Team Oatmeal. Way to capture here and now. Anyway though, Rohan wanted to march on forward. We always saw strong with the hot hands from this player. And Rohanzo has been such an exceptional DPS standard in the Pugs for so long already. One of the first of the non-PH players to actually join in the first place way back when, alongside the sides of like Jun, as well as our good friend WTF, plus. So many people who have been coming in and out of the Pugs. It's just really good to see some really familiar names into the setup. Sala, okay, making sure that he can make his fist familiar onto the visor of the Ryan, our player going down there, but in the meantime in behind, really trying to make the space of things work. It's really fun to see Marshiro actually play on the off-roll. We know he's so exceptional on the Diva, but in the Pug setup, he's able to practice something a little different. Recall though to try and survive. It's all up to Tracer right now to actually stall for time as much as possible. And Team Oatmeal gonna be falling on over EOS Preston now with Taste. 51% to around 2% right now. Did you turn the video rate down? No, it's oh crap, I did turn the video rate down. Here you go, guys. Unfortunate.
Hello.
There you go. You told me. That's the one thing I forgot. 4.5k. We're back to our old video rate as well. That's what I looked for. Okay, Shadow now is available. Anubis on to Sala. Trying to get on to the other side. Rapid reach by Sala getting frags on the board. Here comes a charge on into the top as well. on TOS Prison. Still going for the fight as much as possible. But sure, Sama getting back on the board. Team Oatmeal in the corner on this 180 for close to the shenanigans. That's what you get with the PH community, my friend. But now since we are more on the SCA thing and people who are actually getting really mechanically good at the game showing on up, there's a little more lethality in the server. Spawns, where are you going? No one saw that. That was not caught on stream whatsoever, guys. The recall, unfortunate there for our Tracer. But it is what it is. WB though ready with this Deadeye. And SQWR having the Dragon Surge in hand. Salado with a punch onto Mons. They find that Tracer and punch accordingly. ADC though, catching another one. Cards on the board right here. Time to DNS person to make sure that they will have the opportunity to come on through. Seems like even with the fan and everything, the setup is still come to a point where it lags a little bit, but at least it's not as bad as before, that's for sure. Anyway, with the action ongoing, TOS Prison making the Deadeye pretty much that they can hold on to for the next few moments. Oh no, Perfect by Sama. Go ahead right now. Having that Deadeye. Sala gonna get stunned up already. 2 frags on board right here right now for Team Oatmeal. Trying to make it cool. Come on it back and here's through the veil. Rally though already here from it's an Anubis actually onto the rally so that he is fully draw and coming closer and closer to the armor give. But still comes Team Oatmeal with the capture. 90% and counting. Team Oatmeal playing into the siege room. Gonna be very strong in CQC, especially with the Brig and the Reinhardt in so. Whip shot right now to the ground, really trying to be desperate to get that rally. But Player can decide to go for it. Shatter's on the go. Gets stunned up though, gets sleep darted. CJ31 with a good comeback there. 1-for-1 trade so far, sacrificing basically the Doomfist in this matchup. Even the pulse bomb right now doesn't get too much there. Monsieur trying to get beyond in this opening. Chomper in the meantime gets the stun on. And seems like TOS Person having the imposing will on the objective. Rohan though on mid the game right now gets the Deadeye. Beautiful flip on up courtesy of Chomper. Team Oatmeal needs to be wary. He can't get flanked from both sides. Combat roll to try and get on away. And Sala unable to get connection. Rohan still alive into this one. Right click on the Salakao. Gonna be able to get the takedown there with the Fan the Hammer. W in the meantime, having no cover. Who will actually take the 1v1 victory in the 2 McCrees right here, right now? His Deadeye is available onto the high ground potentially. Chomper still with a few hammer swings here, there, and everywhere. As overtime not taking away. What is Chomper's actually doing here on the corner? It's out the game. But anyway, it's gonna be frags on the board, WB getting kills there and everywhere. I think we'll follow there. Cyber Strike. As TOS Prism looking to hold on to this one. Chip gonna try to survive. This doesn't happen. There you go. Don't move. Up was
Score 1-0.
with 2 seconds left. Brother pauses make my potato PC. I mean, y'all, everyone has a potato something.
Ready for battle.
It is what it is. Alright, that's also the restart. Jesus, we are so used to this. We are so used to this. You know, it's so half the time we have to. Can I trial Team PH?
5, 4, 3,
Lol.
2,
Get
1.
citizen. Ship then.
Capture.
Big OverRush PH had a DC every game. Yes sir. Big Pinoy. Funny story for people who aren't for PH. For us, 50% of the time we need 2 VPN to XP server. Like OverRush has been like we get pushed to West Coast more often than not. But anyway, let's go back into this one. TOS with even makes it better. So it quality little depends. It depends as the blue hand side of TOS Prism does get the capture. Seems like we're talking about things. It depends. If your net is shit, it won't help. But if your net is good, but the connection to the server is weird, then it's VPN helps. Hello BLD. There you go, guys. Basically, but this is like that. Like, quality-wise, PLDT net is good, but their connection always to specific servers are so dog shit. Like, here in Overwatch, it happens, especially on the Singapore side, but back to the game we go, SPWR, the Dave's gonna grab the surge out in front, Rohan in the meantime back on his signature Doomfist, and he's trying to make things work as much as possible. Udegrado, just keeping the pressure on. Here comes the Valley right here, right now. Oatmeal, gonna find the Zarya on the corner. No sure though, as much damage as possible. Here comes the stun already! And SQWR just getting obliterated there. WB in the meantime trying to get on the way. Choppers though. Make things happen. Sama with the Roadhog. It's probably just the server. There's I suggest Mudfish or Korea based. It's Korea based. It allows you to get into Korean servers a lot easier also. Anyway, here comes the Valley already. Monsieur with a good setup, but it's way too deep and no one can follow up. Highly unfortunate here for Fred side. He doesn't have to suffer. Oh, WB gonna get pushed on down by player instead. Surprise, surprise. Still no factors going in favor of TOS Kristen. They're able to rampage all the way out to the front. One time in behind SWR is mid phase, yes, but it's you can do it on a load use basis over subscription. Very worth. IMO. I'm like we're having a VPN conversation while the action is going, but WB gonna be going over to the Torbjorn instead. Solo WB run. We'll see if Ron is actually gonna go for it. Team Oatmeal trying to find a punch here and now in behind, trying to make things work. WB though actually sitting down the Torbjorn, the Doomfist instead. The Torbjorn getting enough damage with a very telegraph slicing stand there. Anyway, right out in front. Jana right here right now from Choppers. And TOS Prison looking to just dominate into the action. Trying to go for the 2-0 right here, right now. The Brigitte just getting flung into the air as well. And then he's going to be overtime, not taking away Rohan though with the meteor strike. Looking for a target, trying to contest one last time. Will get destroyed by Salah instead. It's a punch on the dodge. The fist slamming on down. BO5, remember. Come on, guys. Remember, we are on BO5. Always BO5. On the Pugarinos.
Ready for battle.
Run so mobile there on the Doomfist. But by this point in time, it seems like it's just TOS Prison having the advantage in their favor. So far, Rohan. Jesus Christ. Bro, Ali offended. Bro. Bro.
1.
Yeah,
Round 3. Capture the objective.
Rohan, why you gotta be like this? But yeah, it's gonna be Lee trying to move on around the map. Talon meantime up the high ground. Duke is trying to get behind. Everyone's beat on that. That's as much as possible. To make things work with this Moira and so Jumper and SQWR through the doorways. So this is gonna be enough of the damage so far. Team Moto right here, right now. Trying to be as messy as possible. WE on to the high ground in this instance. He's gonna be trying to relocate onto the ejected instead. Shibuya-sama with the punish comes on through. Going for the capture right here, right now. Team Oatmeal and get the objective on. So the right-hand side with the initial capture. And player in the meantime, hammer swings are bound. Oatmeal though. Trying to go for the choke. Very important for them to try and to find a way to get the hold on as much as possible. Hammer swings are bound already. Chomper's gonna get out in front. Salad will make off on Shibuya-sama, catching the flanking Roadhog with his fist instead. And into the air goes Monsieur, able to get the dodge on. Wow. Not as bad. Not as bad as expected. Rohan making things worse here for the blue hand side. The suffering up against some premium PH PUGS. What you mean, bro?
need healing.
What do you mean, bro? What is premium PH PUGS?
This is
No
not
DCs. That's called a land. It's either no one DCs or we all D. It's simple. Come to PH and we do land on tournament. We're going to pixel virus. That's true. The coronavirus gonna be stopping any kinds of plans like that. Anyway, team oatmeal still holding it close. Sal in the meantime again with a punish, and it seems like every single time Sal is able to get a pick off there. 1-for-1 trade so far. Player trying to get on at Valkyrie. In the meantime, go for food drop. Keep the top upon team oatmeal. To make things happen, but it seems like it's just not gonna be enough. This time, Sal's initial pick enables TOS Prison to get on through, and they get the flip. Wait, coronavirus out first, and you can't go anywhere. That's for sure. We're all stuck now. We're all stuck with where we are at. And anyway, though. Maybe going back into the action, the Doofus trying to get a meat strike on. Onto the rooftops yet again goes Sala, really knowing the tech here on Oasis. Such a fun map. They have to escape those rooftops way to the DF in the first place. But there you go. TOS Preston back on full form. Goodbye, Shibuya-sama shot into the hole. And that is going to be a hole in one here for Sala. 369. Gonna be trying to get on away here and now. WB though. With a Deadeye available. Hopefully he doesn't get a disconnect there. There you go. SWR. Right clicks are abound. Full handle from above. WB down from this game already. Sala in the meantime with the meat strike available. And into the air we go. For sure. As many slices as possible. Sala though still with the takedown. And this Doofus is not unstoppable when he finds the momentum. Really a brawl between Rohan as well as Sala gonna be something to watch to begin with. Trying to get a catch on Shibuya-sama. Able to survive.
Oh, hey there.
By this point in time, Deadeye is available. Shifeko is ready to go here for TS Prison as well. SPWR, Surge is ready to go into this upcoming fight. Last ditch effort here from the right hand side. They are going to try to make things work. Gonzalez in behind yet again. Will he get caught this time? Seems like he gets punched onto Coup de Grace. The Valkyrie not poppable anytime soon here by the Mercy. The Guardian Angel going to allow him to survive. But UV though, with a catapult already, takes care of Rohan. Here comes the character Surge onto Many. Meteor Strike slamming on down. And it's just basically TOS Prison making sure that everyone is on notice. Monsieur though, gonna get stunned on up. Ops the recall. We'll try to get on through. Salado way too quick. And TOS Prison just needs to block the door against the opposition. Chomper even going for the shatter. Here comes a charge on two-player. It just doesn't happen. And victory here to hand side.
Play of the game.
Play with you. Pause that one. Thank you, Chomp. That's a 3-0 here on Oasis. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Really want to buy the pretty much end it a little earlier though than usual today because of all the issues, and thank you guys for bearing with me throughout all of this. Marfaki though on the blue hand side, Ultra Blader into the card Cyber in this matchup as well. Who's going to be rounding things over into this one? It's Marco with DJ31. On the right hand side though, it's Go With The Flow this time, working together with the rest of the crew and the Rats. Trying to play the tank, Ferguson with Walked, Highlight, and Hera. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be time to get to the matchup. Finally! Here and now on the hand side, it's ATA Theater. On the red will be side of Star-Studded instead. Starstruck rather. Starstruck. And yes, Team Red gonna be on the attack, looking to play the DPS. We'll see though how this is gonna pan out here and now for the red hand side. Starstruck gonna be looking to work together with the rest of the crew on this dive upcoming competition. Meantime, doing with the maker. See though, even with a Torgrin actually alongside a Cyber Strike, Karen between the Torb and the Widowmaker. Thank you. Everyone has come in today. It has been very, very difficult to fix things up, but at least we're able to salvage the tail end of this series. Anyway, HK Theater looking to go on the defensive here, and now Torbjorn of Cyberstrike actually taking the front line into this one. By this point in time, Cyberstrike looking on with the pressure as much as possible. Rat, they're gonna get DMX, CJ31 with the fire grenade toss. Screen in the meantime with it, pick up onto one, but Rocket, surprise, it gets on through. Two Shamadas and one rooftop, one second floor that they are trying to put together with. Marco gonna be able to get the push on in, decides to fade jump his way to that Genji. HK Theater gonna be defending their ground so far. Looking good right here, right now. Here's the blue hand side. Green in the meantime on that Widowmaker. Trying to pass on through. It's Cyberstrike. Having its Torbjorn turret be back onto the planters instead. A very, very old school position for the Torbjorn turret. It's a little hidden by the shrubbery, but at the same time, it's pretty obvious, especially if you have a glowing skin. Anyway, though, Green to be able to get that kill onto Rocket, the Hanzo. Not really having the best start so far. Flip side though, go with the floor right here, right now. Grenades started on. Coalesce is run behind. JDC trying to make things work. Grab the surge though from Multiplayer. And HK Theater is solid on the defense so far. Pushing the opposition back. In the meantime, though, sorry about that to Raksha. Not allowed to post links. You can tell me though what it is about, and I can give you a little bit of that. I can give you the authority for a minute or two. Anyway though, Multiplayer. Be looking around the corner. In the meantime, Green with a shot on the furnace already. Inside is available, but seems like the Blue Widowmaker having the answer so far. The Blue with the Primal Rage to untrade so far. The defense able to hold yet again, and Stars are unable to get things out of their eyes. And this time for Hammer to connect onto the Ugly Rats. That Diva cannot survive the punish from Torbjorn. Basically though, the action continuing right here, right now, in the Pugs, and Cyberstrike looking to make this Torbjorn thing work as well as it can. Anyway though, Bolus is available here for Marco Firefox in the meantime, holding on to that Shatter. We'll see though what Fergus can actually do into this upcoming brawl. This Rocket is going to let the Dragon Strike rip. Not really the best one there, forces the blue hand side to push on forward, but no real connection, no real punish here from the offense. Finally though, Fergus having the mark of Green, Sam Barron keeping him alive as well, and Terra trying to make it through. Firefox though catching out JDC, Golden Car all over the points, and High Ground gonna be so important here for the right hand side right now. Ragnar with a self-struck up on top, Cyberstrike getting blown fits there, and on the inside, Terra trying to get on now. Fergus still trying to make it make a big burn here. Goes Firefox, and though surprise gets the pin. Fergus way too focused on in, and HK Theater looking to hold here and now. One last try, one last ride perhaps here for the upcoming offense. 27 seconds and counting. Gonna be Reinhardt's of Farfalcon as well as the Zarya Ultrablader looking to let things rip. Green, another snipe against Fergus. Really having the hot hand so far in this matchup. But right now, gonna go on that tracking ball, trying to punish the sniper for his hubris. Going to Flodo and Farfalcon getting a few picks here, there, and everywhere. But in behind, it's all about the tank line trying to make it through. Can Rat get the touch? We'll get the contest. Now overtime gonna take away, needs the shields to stay alive a little longer. Rocket time moving over to that Tracer, Sleep Guard connecting, and here comes the charge. But a wake-up call, courtesy of Marco. A little mistake there. Overtime not taking away. Rocket needs one more blink to get the step on, and it's Fergus rolling on through. The Doofus sacrificing his life for the greater good. And now it's time for the Tracer to do the same. Firefly Kindle gonna go down, go with the floor, trying to get close. But surprise, it's a full hold here on Hollywood. Exceptional defense courtesy of HK Theater, and who'd have thunk that would happen.
0-0. Switching sides.
All up to them right now to make their offensive work. And we'll see how this is going to pan out here and now on the blue hand side. They were able to make the Torbjorn defense work. Solid effort there with the builder, playing around with the Molten Core as much as possible as well. Unfortunately though for Team Red, an issue for them was just that Molten Core It was just disrespected. You see the Volgar all over the points and no one cares apparently. It is what it is though.
Ready for battle.
It's time to get back into the action. HK Theater. One tick is all it takes to fall in love with this map and get the victory here and now. Acedo has his fan out Cyber Strike in the meantime on the right hand side. I popped the bits. What do you mean? Is this real? You won your matchup. Good job. You won your matchup. That was it. That was it. That's pretty much it, Green. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? Or is Fergus just washed? Let's just say you're getting better. So, PMA bro. PMA bro. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? I'm just trying to pay you compliments. You know, if I'm always negative with how I do commentary, most times you guys will feel really sad. And it's just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why are you not connecting with those shots? You should have got the kill there. But right now, Fergus is playing up the standard actually, getting the Ash rifle shots to connect all the way in behind and Starstruck. Looking good so far on this defense. First defense on, it might be actually a potential full hold on both sides. We'll see how this is going to pan out here and now for our two teams. As by this point in time, Fergus trying to keep on the rifle shots as much as possible. Ultra Player on the opposite end. On Zarya he goes. HK Theater marching on forward yet again. Cyberstrike in the meantime with this Bastion. And Green getting a snipe onto Fergus yet again. Catches out the rifle leader. Gonna be a takedown there. Heraldor with the resurrection. HK Theater. Make sure everything is fine and dandy. By this point in time, Dynamite getting a toss. Ice Block is there though from Wicked. And Ugly Rats with a kill on to Green in this instance. Bullet effective right now. Marco trying to get the beam through Half Matrix. So good setup and the 2 for 2 trade so far. But the fire grenade from CJ31, absolutely such a game changer. From behind comes Cyber Strike. And that was just basically the Ano winning the game here for HKT.
Victory.
50 goes over to the blue hand side. Well done there.
Play of the game.
Play the game on to Marco, the Coalescence. Name was clean, clutch. That was the name. That was the name. That was honestly the name. Without the name, the tank line would have 5 gold medals. No problem. Thanks. Thank you for the heads up. That's gonna be your teammates here, and now it's overwhelming odds on the blue hand side. Odds versus Team Hearts. So let's go. We'll see how this is actually gonna go here. The defense, very expected to go for the whole hold. We'll see how this is gonna pan out. Okay, that's Paris. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back to this map. We have not seen Paris in so long, but might as well actually whip it out to begin with. It's gonna be Paris in number 6. Team overwhelming odds. Gonna have SQWR alongside Salah with WP there as well. Also, we got though Rohan actually that roster alongside all of them. Knuckle and finally Hera. I'm on the red hand side. Let's see how this is gonna go happen. Do it, do it. Give me a rollout. Give me a rollout. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out for Mr. Salah. How see what he's gonna be doing with this Doofus. Ugly Rats though there as well for Mr. Meantime. Alongside all of this Green, JDC, and finally Marco.
I like how that feels.
So overalling odds are gonna be on defense here. So the high ground they stay, making sure that their McCree can protect as much as possible. Every time it's Team Hearts. And try to make things hurt. Every single tick, every single point that they get to capture on. Already gonna be a good, confident boosted to begin with. But Salah trying to get in behind, unable to actually catch on Green. Ferguson finding the back line. Hera trying to keep the pocket as much as possible. Rohan though with the shot keeping on coming. Salah gonna get that frag there. Fergus in the meantime with a kill onto 1-1 trade so far. And oh, Fergus now with 2 going to flow, gonna get the charge on. And surprise, surprise, the defense falling apart. The red hand side, hope and the prayer actually panning out so far. Salah unable to get the connection on. He will retreat. And from the first point, apparently to the second, Fergus still overextending just a little bit. A little too eager after the momentum. Hey, that has been a surprise to me. That is a 5:53 time back here for the red hand side. Well played so far. Thank you, Cyber Strike, for coming in. It's okay, walk. It's all, you can just say, you know, that was first game in, not warmed up whatsoever. It happens, it happens. It happens to the best of us. See you soon, man. Anyway though, Team Hearts, going over to the right hand side. It's not my fault, but that's all for picking it. I blame Simon for picking Paris, for telling me it's called suggestion. Green gonna be able to get the shot there. Knuckle gonna go down, Rohan in the meantime with the counter kill, and Coalesce right here, right now. It's all about momentum here for Team Hearts. They're gonna be able to get to the point. SQWR gonna get taken down. Rohan though with a frag onto one, first stick taken. Rohan now popping up, and here comes the Deadeye. It seems like the Pain Train is finally coming to a crawl, but Marco's gonna get that one yet again. And in the end, overwhelming odds gets the defense on. But that was pretty close. So many different ways. Overall, you can say that it's the blue hand side. Oh, Fergus, where are you going? Surprise, in behind, goes to the full spawn. Gonna get the kill out the hair. What the hell? The Tracer out of nowhere doing some exceptional things. But it is a 2-for-1 trade so far. It's time now for WB to bring Flow back into the water. Flow like water indeed. But it's also gonna be SQWR trying to survive. Gonna get taken down there by Marco. Let me know, bro. Keep shooting on me. Yes, madam. Give me no problem there. Solid though with that meet to strike. Second stick taken already. There we go with 2 frags on the board. Here comes the punch coming on in. Shatter in the meantime. Still ready here for WB. Overwhelming odds. Running out of time. Ilan kayo, by the way? Just wanna know how many Yumi's got in 2 sticks. Perfect. We'll see how this is gonna pan out. So overwhelming odds. Been looking to still defend as much as possible. Stop. Yung chika after yung topic. Dapat I just got tired this today. Anyway, Shatter not coming on in. Coalesce is gonna be here and now from Knuckle. It's time for a Grabton Surge. Counter Shatter the flow. We're not gonna get too much Rohan in the meantime. Just with a Deadeye from the side. Overwhelming odds. Destroying the opposition. That's a team kill. I mean, yeah. I know. It's okay. It's okay that he has been told, but just basically want to save myself. But yeah, Shatter is gonna be. The Shatter was used up there, if I remember correctly. Grab the Surge, perfect set. And apparently that wasn't a Shatter, it was a Deadeye. Actually panning out to a good degree. Anyway, team overwhelming odds still in full control. 3 minutes though to go here on our 2 CP map. In the meantime, Fergus getting a snipe on the Rohan. Surprising everyone there. He got the flank on to the side. It's time for Salah to try and make things work. It seems like Sander close. Want to join later on. WB in the meantime going for the Shatter. Grab search now. Remove the set. Fergus with the kill. Go with the flow. Getting a tag on down. The 3 frags already. Looking for a lock on. SQWR will go down. Tick being taken. Rohan the only one left. And they have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Hearts with true guts, glory, and grits. 2:33 on the clock. We're not playing seriously.
0-2. Switching sides.
Don't say it like that. I'm proud you guys did it.
Match.
Don't say it like that, guys. Come on. I'm happy that Team Heart was able to do it, okay? Salah and Rohan are not intentionally throwing. Well, they are overextending. That's for sure. But you're killing them.
Ready.
My team is competent. Balanced DPS lineup Kappa. Yes, Mr. Sander. It is a very stacked game for a reason. From legit the main best stacker in the world.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Hey,
Better than Mono. Better than Mono.
Systems
Man.
operational.
Strong
Eva,
words, strong
ready for
words.
combat.
Oh yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go. But overwhelming odds, gonna be on the tap this time. And we'll see how long, honestly, the right hand side can be able to defend this. Anytime to an SA team, but plays like a fucking good guess.
Defend objective.
How unfortunate indeed. But yeah, Rat gonna be on that Mercy in to this one. Over the top of this is possible, gonna be enabling Fergus and Green. But interesting enough, the right hand side gonna be going for a full cluster with this double hit scan. They'd like to have at least one of them on the other side. There you go, Green gonna get taken down by Sala pretty much immediately. Widowmaker should be a lot further. In a setup like this, Rat in the meantime getting isolated. Good dive so far here between WB and SQWR. And it seems like Rohan getting the push on in. 2 frags on the board. The gal gets going, the Moira trying to survive, but there's the fade on out. Overall, really expecting assault here, overwhelming odds. They're gonna be able to get the first minute capture on. But the real question is, how will things change onto the upcoming parts of the map as Team Hearts gonna be able to potentially work on over with this one advantage. But anyway, the action gonna be keeping on going. This time though, see how this is gonna pan out here and now for the blue hand side. Relocate actually to the left hand side. A good dive, just get onto the high ground, overwhelming odds. Gonna be able to actually get the leap on into this one. SQWR though, keeping everyone alive right here, right now. There we go with the fire strike, go with the flow in the meantime, coming closer and closer to that shatter. Let's see how this is gonna be the red teams falling. By WB though, jumping on, Fergus gonna be target, Marco though, punched immediately. And you can really see the speed here for the blue hand side, actually coordinating well. Green though with a tag onto one opportunity to potentially get a pick off. SQWR trying to get on away, Valkyrie though from Hera, well timed, keeping the top up on. This is looking to be the blue hand side having a big time bank. That's what 2CP is all about sometimes. All about stacking time, all about getting on through Salah punching Fergus immediately. And things are adjusted 2 minutes to 4:33.
Incoming.
Attack to the second round comes first, Team Hearts. We'll see how this is gonna pan out here and now. Blue hand side going for the defense. Rest of the crew though on the opposite end, they're trying to make this attack happen. Apparently we've been able to make it to 10:30 after so many issues, so many fixes. Have figured out a way to basically stabilize things on our end. But anyway though, OverRush PH PUGS. Pretty much the SAA community coming together in different shapes and forms. You guys just want to have a game or two, feel free to hop on in. Of course, the games are very variable, especially on the team skill level to begin with. And by this point in time, Team Hearts have been looking for an attack. With 2 minutes on the clock, not the worst time back right here, right now, if they can get some really good pickoffs onto the DPS line yet again, it's gonna be a good way to actually stabilize things and get them an objective or two. Anyway though, on the opposite end, it's gonna be the motley crew of the Prison Gang, SQWR, Sala, WB, Knuckle, even with Rohan, and crowding him over gonna be Hera to just make sure that they have last supports. In the meantime, let's see what the red team is gonna be going for. Team Hearts. On the offense, they will go charging on that into the farm Mercy as well. Fergus as well as Marco have to be careful basically of the upcoming shots from that hit scan. Fergus though, starting to drop the damage. Marco just in behind. It seems like a target of opportunity to be Hera, but oh, Rat with the beautiful buy grenade! Can anyone punish though? Unfortunately, they're not on the dive composition. No one can jump on in. It's all about Fergus right now, keeping the shots going. And in the meantime, barrier is set there and then. Fire strike can be tossed on over. Meantime, Brian and Desire go with the flow as well as JVC looking to push on forward. Team Heart though, still in this struggle. The auto guard bouncing around as well. Meantime, right clicks are bound. We'll see how the right hand side is gonna go for this. Rohan, gonna kill on the one already. Go with the flow with the counter kill. 2 for 1 trade so far. That's pretty good here for the defense. They got the isolation play. This is exactly what they want to do, especially with that defense, especially with that free. And Team Heart right now gonna be looking to just build on their ult economy instead. How long though will this go? And the right hand side actually get that capture on the first point. It's gonna be an ambitious fair, that's for sure. Let's see the higher ground, goes over location. Keep an eye out on Salah. He's able to potentially get a fist on. Gonna use the bench, so he used that one as a ramp and fling himself into the sky, trying to get a punch on the Fergus. Really good understanding of how these ramps here for our doing this. You see this on Temple Rivers earlier on. Any slope surface, he's able to skate on upward. And just some really good know-how on the hero itself. Ferguson needs to top up. Sal actually getting taken out there by Green. Good hold now coming on through OverRush on 2-2. And Rohando with the counterplay. Deadeye connecting. Very desperate endeavor here. Now for the right-hand side, the tank line on the other side. Where is Anna? Gets the clutch nano boost. And the tank line able to survive. That was a good fight there for Team Hearts. As overtime now, gonna tick away. We can watch that one again. And Salah actually gets the contest on from behind to the corner already. And he will fall to the hand of JDC. Well played there, right hand side. Oh, your friend decides to roll out to the corner. And just a really quick response there on Doomfist. It seems like the offending team is really knowing already that they have to be wary of all their angles. Green though with the pick up on the Rohan. Here comes Salado, gets immediate punish. That's pretty much the quick speed of the Doomfist to begin. The character search not gonna get too much. And this might be the beginning of the end of this push. It hasn't really started. Valkyrie tossed them now. JDC unable to make things work. Overtime now taking away 4 frags on the board here and now for the defensive end. And Marco trying to survive. It's just not gonna happen. And the blue hand side get the hold. Gonna be looking for a 433 offense onto the second round.
Score 2-3. Switches.
Commendable offense there from Team Hearts. I'm really enjoying. I'm really not regretting giving the staff to them because of the fact that Team Heart is playing pretty well in a number of degrees. They have been able to get the offense on, and in a more tight defense there from the blue hand side, they've been able to make things happen.
Ready for battle.
SQWR alongside the rest of the crew. We got Chompers. Oh wait, that's a game. I'm this thing down another real quick.
In 30 seconds.
Also had Jay and time on the right hand side.
A giant gorilla! Just like in those old
Who was
video
on
games.
the rosters? It was Shiba. Sama, alongside player, Queen, Monster. Oh, basically I forgot to list down the Oasis game. Gohan,
2,
Rat,
1. Attackers
Iron,
incoming.
Rock. Anyway though, let's get back into the action. Overall odds has a big time back to try and make things work. And a high probability for them to actually get this first points. It all depends right now if Sal can get a pick off with that Fist of Fury. Surprise, surprise, Green gonna be able to get a takedown onto Knuckle. Unfortunately though, it's actually not gonna be a worthwhile trade. Thanks to DJ for actually coming on in today. Ferguson carrying the dive of hearts. And welcome to Paris. This is what the Bastion is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping the damage as much as possible. Location though, courtesy of Salah. On the right hand side he goes. Overly odd back here right now. Take the punch onto the Winston, but Fergus, another frag on the board. Feeling like the right hand side, holding with this Bastion as much as possible, and drain the first minutes already. Not a bad endeavor whatsoever here for Team Hearts. Rohan gonna be still unstoppable with that free, an absolute hit on God on his own notice. And SPWR in the meantime coming on through. Winston Shield set on up. It's time for tackle here for Fergus. And a Brown Nation JDC just in time. Deadeye though being primed. JDC gonna take the brunt of the damage there. And even with the ultimate used up here by the right hand side, it's just some pretty potent stuff from the 2 DPS. Salah getting on the board. WP in the way as well to get some damage going. Overwhelming odds. 305 on the friendly. Rat, why you gotta be like this? The River Sudo gonna be a beautiful sight to behold as we move on in now to the second objective. Right hand side, they're gonna be trying to defend, especially with a Torpor this time. Might not be the best pick, honestly. I feel like the Bastion could have had a lot more success in this upcoming 3 minutes defense. Gold Lessons actually use up for Knuckle. Seems like it was a little bit of too early of a press highly unfortunate, honestly. Hopefully, my odds. Not gonna have the coalescence anytime soon. Go ahead in the meantime, keep an Fergus. And basically, this is gonna be overwhelming odds. I'm gonna make sure everything's gonna be fine and dandy for this offense. Valkyrie from Marco, though, looking to fly around for the top of JDC. Manages it up, and the Winston just gets in the way. 3 frags on the board here for JDC. Exceptional done here by this Winston, and he's not gonna use that Primal Mage. He might die to the hand of SPWR. Diva gets disengaged. It's time for the chase down, and it's gonna be a perfect stagger as well. Team Hearts just winning out through grits. Green a little bit of melee, could have been a little better to actually leave him alone and run on away instead. Every second counts, every moment's gonna be important here and now for the red hand side's defense. Don't wait for them to actually take the victory. At most, a draw is gonna be their win con here. And basically right here, right now, they will take what they can get. Fergus still on the Doomfist. He's very ambitious as he sees the full rotation here. And now Salah gonna get the spot on that though. And Fergus all alone. Can he get out of dodge? It's not gonna happen. WB though taking half HP of damage. But opportunity here for overwhelming odds to look to make it through. Beautiful self-destruct here from SQWR. Burst down the barrier. Beat the strike right here, right now. Salah getting over to Green. Paul almost gets connection on, but it just didn't happen. And I thought being prime, Green gonna be able to get one. WB over the counter kill. And it's time for Rohan to do the same. Everyone hiding on the side. They can't afford though to go for the C9. And in this instance, the Oasis is trying to brawl. Fire grenade connecting onto the Diva. WB though with the kill on the JDC. Salah Cow gonna get that frag on over. And that is gonna be the game. Overwhelming odds with the victory. But a well played effort there from the red hand side.
Play of the game. This is my wish. Double. Double.
Anyway, that's gonna have a little bit of the advantage. Big B5 scenario at the very starts. Meantime, transition on in here from the inboxers. We get to the objective, we get to the points. By this point in time, we get Charlotte and X3 out in front. Finds Zarya by this point in time. Welcome to the inboxers actually joining the Pugs, and it's such a good time for them. It's not really going to be anything super stacked on the other side. It's more of the Pug population looking to be as comfy as possible. In the meantime, Yubi trying to play the DPS into this for X3 with attack on down. 2-1 trade so far. Offense here from inboxers working pretty well so far with the numbers advantage at the very start. But in this instance, it's Rat on the Strongbow. Look to make sure that he can be potent. And hashtag guys, let Rat DPS. Stranger Alien going for the flip already. Rat onto the high ground, trying to take position. And this is just a pretty pure OverRush PH PUGS. Sure, we don't have a full PH roster on both sides, but these are pretty much regulars all throughout. Fergus has been a long time guest as well in the PH community. Marco, in the meantime, welcome and having some pretty good fun, especially dominating on the Moira in many instances. Anyway, though, the fight continues as here and now we are going to see Team Inboxers moving over to the left-hand side. In the meantime, ultimates are going to be available here. X3 now with a slam on down. Inbox going to try and go for that tap. Visor aimbot connecting onto 2 from a few to the game. That's pretty sad. I think we can get a last game after. I think we can get a last game after. It really depends though. Fergus though with the counter kill. See how this is gonna pan out. First sight right now. The target's someone to actually take down. Box in the meantime, holding close in front. Score right here, right now. Grab the surge, well exceptionally executed here by Charlotte. And it's time for Inboxers to push on through. Ratto with a tag onto one. Firefox getting on the board. 3 frags on the board right now. Now Yubi breaking the barrier. And Inbox with the damage in behind as well. But overall, Stranger Alien have been looking to turn things around. There we go with the capture. Grab the surge is available. It's Stranger Alien with the return to the objective. There we go. For Stranger Alien, they're going to look to abduct positions from the opposition and hopefully go for the chokehold as well. It's going to be very important for them to try and keep things up to begin with. Ratto with the hack already. X3 trying to get on the way. EMP coming very close. And here comes the grab. It's time to mop the floor against the opposition. And the EMP will connect. just destroying the eye field there, basically shutting things down. Mansfield in the meantime trying to go for the top up, and then Boxer still in this fight for a little bit. So the brawl not as quick and not as potent as you would expect, but Stranger Alien still having the advantage so far. And behind though, Inbox trying to play the flank with the Soldier 76. But the timer, the control points, ticking on away. 80% and counting so far. Marco in the meantime, Coalescence gonna be available. But JDC coming closer and closer to the rally. There we go with the fire strike from Fire Falcon. The drop on down. Here comes the rally right here, right now from the left-hand side. And the Coalescence coming on through as well. Inboxers still looking to still stay on. Rack in the meantime disengaging. Now it's time for the Coalescence pushing on forward yet again. Marco in the meantime just destroying everything. And Stranger Alien forcing the C9 Inboxers a little too late to get to the objective.
Score.
So basically guys, the Inboxers right now are a stack of friends who do play together. I've seen Inbox stream before on his Facebook page, you can check that one out. fpj.gg/inboxgaming. And they've been invited of course by Yumi, who is basically the community lead of everyone and anyone in the OverRush PH scene. Very friendly, that's for sure. She likes playing the game, so that's very different from me. I like to host things like this, but I'm just like, I don't wanna play this game. I'm just here to cast. I'm just here to enjoy. And for the invite start now, it's gonna be a pretty rough start at the first bug session. We'll see how this is gonna pan out here now for the blue-hand side though, as they're gonna be marching on through with X-Ray out in the front. Strong in the meantime, on that Zarya. Inboxers playing all the way in. Dynamite Toad tossed by our Yumi Ash. It's all through the barrier, very well executed. We'll be able to get a lot of charge along the way. X-Ray though marching on Thorn. Fire Falcon gonna get taken down there with the fire strike. 2, 3 kills on the board. The Inboxers look to make things work. On the flip side though, seems like our Puggers here and now for Stranger Alien running out of members, running out of room to work with. And Team Inboxers going for the capture. Let me just check the lobby real quick. Who is still here? Got 5 people waiting at the wings right here, right now. We'll see how this can pan out onto the upcoming last match if it does happen that way. But anyway though, fire strike tossed there by X3. Charlotte taking time to get that kill. And behind Inboxers, get the maximum charge as much as possible. No, go with the flow. Gonna get taken down there by Charlotte. Inboxers picking up to a different beat. They're going for the beatdown as well. Fire strike in through the middle. Mansfield in the meantime with his Coalescence. And by this point in time, Fergus trying to keep things up to the beginning with Biotic Orb into the middle line. 32% and counting already. Inboxers still in this fight so far. With the pulse bomb available, we'll see how Inbox and the rest of the crew are going to be playing this out. As you do right now, ready to the bomb, going to be tossing it over. Fire Falcon in the meantime, going to get looped on the way with that shatter. Fergus with a push on in. Bobbing behind though, gonna get blocked by Armor 3. Here comes the red hand side, 2 frags on the board already, counting the bob. But finally, that's gonna be Charlotte going down Counterpart, killing Counterpart. Inbox with a beautiful pulse bomb sticking on in, and he gets the find. He finds the opportunity with that flag. JDC though on the other side pops the rally, and the flag bearer gonna be full of morale here and now. Stranger Alien gonna be planting one down, and we'll get the flip on back. Anyway though, here for the red hand side, we'll see how this is gonna work out here and now. EMP gonna be closer and closer here for Rats. We'll see how this is gonna be played out here. The Alien squad though, gonna have the element of surprise in their vantage points. Rats forced to disengage. Looking for a hat all the way out in front. The barrier gonna be obviously getting in the way of that. And Charlotte now packed up instead. Rally right here, right now. The strong vanilla Fergus takes the frag on back for lessons. Used up though by mad skills. It's time for the beam to come on through. Grab the surge though onto the other side. 2-1 trade so far. Fire frag in the meantime, pretty low. And this Reinhardt looking to stabilize with the Coalescence there for Marco, but it's just not gonna pan out. Fade on the Moira looking to get away. Meantime, so much damage being done. Inbox though gets in the face up. Fergus gets that frag there. And the flip comes on through yet again. 72% and counting. Inboxers looking to get control of this objective. In the meantime, Inbox trying to find a flank for Roots. Doesn't have the full bomb yet. EMP though well executed by Rats. And everyone's stuck through the floor. It seems like Fergus gonna get that Deadeye as well to connect And Stranger Alien knowing exactly how to play things out. Team kill right there, right then. Well coordinated affair there from Rats and the crew. Just watch that one again. EMP coming through. Rats hitting so much. Translocating all the way as Fergus gets locked on instead. In the meantime, it'll be all about the choke here and now. Stranger Alien holding the line, making sure that they are going to be a receptionist that has to be respected. Fergus though, 2 frags on the board. Ryan can be still staying there as well. In the meantime, X-Ray trying to come on through, both of them stock for us, but I think that's just a couple of damage. Inbox in the meantime, staying on the left hand side, but it's Rats just getting in his face. It's Sombra getting the punish there. Yumi trying to survive, has the bomb available, and seems like Team Inbox is going to be needing at least an ultimate. Pierce on through. Real question just though, will it pan out? Will it last long enough to begin with? As there we go with the bombs in the front. Fergus though, hot hand does get 2. And Stranger Alien trying to make sure that they can get the frags that they need to get the 2-0 advantage. Good hack on to that Moira. To the point we go. Will anyone get the touch? Seems like Inbox sacrificing his life for the break could, but it seems like it's just not going to be enough. No one can get it to make it to the point, and Inbox is now down 2 maps to nothing.
Score 0-2. Ready for battle.
Sure you don't want to sit this one out, Reinhardt?
You ask me every time I say no.
We go again, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 right here, right now. The Inbox still putting up pretty good fight so far, but hasn't really amounted to a victory. They got the control first. They're on control center. Beyond that, still unable to finish things up. We'll see though how this is gonna be a little difference into the upcoming match. As Inbox right now pushing on forward. Farah and Mercy here between Yumi and Vanilla. It's gonna be a good mix between our 2 teams so far. In the meantime, on the opposite, there's a Sombra of Rats yet again. Fergus playing the enemy this time. But we make sure that he can go anywhere in Emperor he wants to in the first place. Rat though disengaging already. Go with the flow with a beautiful leap on in. And it seems like Stranger Alien understanding just how to play the dive against the opposition. Yumi though, perfect move. Just gonna find that the bounce onto the Winston. The Gorilla they get tossed on over like meat off the cliff. And Inboxes right now trying to get the take on, but it's quite a struggle. But here for the right hand side of Stranger Alien, they get the objective first. In the meantime, X3 marching on forward. There we go with a quick little shield bash. And Yumi keeping on with the pressure. Kobola is fight here right now. Box Rod is available. Beautiful defect of Fergus understanding exactly where it's going to be coming from. And Stranger Alien right now waking up to a solid degree. Dragon Blade though is available here and now for Fergus. Marco in the meantime, he's trying to make sure everything is going to be fine and dandy. And Stranger Alien in this instance, 35% and counting in this coming match. Bug still going. Yes sir, Lord, we have figured out the problems. I am freezing my legs off, but hey, if it keeps Bugs alive, so be it. Packs up, Rats already getting closer to that EMP, but it's time for Fergus to be a hero. He's holding out for a hero, and at the end of the night, he's gonna get the blade onto 2 so far. Charlotte going down as well. Yumi in the meantime trying to survive. Valkyrie there from Vanilla to try and disengage. It has turned into Inboxer's worst nightmare. They're struggling heavily here on Garden so far. Overheating, yes, basically. Like, it seems like no matter what I do, it really was just such a hot day, and my laptop just couldn't keep up with the temperature. So hey, it doesn't shut down, but it really buffers the performance. So yeah, it's a fan and an air conditioning right now, trying to make sure everything's gonna be fine and dandy. The mic is relocated, so it sounds a little different. That's why Firefly can know that to get the bomb on 2. How do you think about our new setup right here right now? Inbox though, Jedi connecting. Fergus in the meantime with that counter kill. X-Ray trying to make things up yet again. So let's right here right now from Max Skills. And Team Inboxers looking to make sure that they will get a potential test. Max Skills really sacrificing basically her own healing to try and get it to X-Ray. It's just not gonna happen. Vanilla trying to come on through. Yumi trying to get the touch, able to do so. Charlotte right now onto the Road Dog he goes. But in behind, Inbox gets the touch. Slowly but surely trying to make it through. Actually relocating to the other side. Stepping on the Translocator. Fergus now whipping out the blade. And it's time to end things on the hideout here for Stranger Alien. Will he get the 3-0? Hack connecting onto the ball. And victory. My name is Red Team. I mean, we're making do, basically. It's not optimal. I hate that I can't get it fixed, but it is what it is. Stranger Alien don't win the victory. Inboxers trying. I do appreciate them really coming on and to give the Pugs a chance to begin with.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Let's have a big map. This, but beyond that, let's get into our matchup. Oh, that's all. Gonna be playing that Wine Zarya to the corner. Meantime, oh, that's gonna be actually this time onto Knuckle. Good shot onto the Mercy there, and then Arfak in the meantime trying to push on forward. Green though with back onto one, make that two. Free trying to get away. Rohan sliver of HP. Here goes the push on in, and Green actually catching Rohan there instead of the Doomfist. Who is this Widowmaker? Eventually, though, Salah gonna be able to get that takedown and hold the toilets. They've been losing a lot of ground though. The Doomfist, the only one they have left in this matchup. Sander, in the meantime, having the hot hand hit scan on the side of the red hand team. Just working really well here for Liners. Sander Green having a really strong start here. Anyway, go with the flow. Gonna be our inside for the blue hand side. But Death comes, Rohan gonna get a kill onto Fire Falcon, but beyond that, it's just not happen. Hold the toilets. Gonna be trying to get a quick close gap onto the warehouse. Meantime, Gather is available here for Flow. Getting the first stun as the gate is open. On the flip side, it's Rohan right now from above. You can really see the tree finally getting the momentum in his favor. Sander with a catapult flashbang, trying to expect that Fergus is gonna march on forward. But it seems like the passive play there from Fergus panning out better for him. From above yet again, Rohan really stunning anyone except on that payload. And the casket delivery just not gonna pan out. Green though, automatic rifle shots on points. And Team Liners gets the touch on to this objective. Anyway though, Green right now, in the face of adversity, has to try and get on away. Fergus versus Rocket actually on that Zarya. But keep an eye on Salah, always so exceptional with the Doomfist. This time though, will get punished by Sander and the CC. And I like how Linus has really just adjusted accordingly. You see Salah on the other side. They play the McCree, they play the Prig. Both of these heroes so effective at healing with the Fist of Fury. But right here, right now, Rocket very ambitious. Besides the Gravity Surge, it's just not gonna be enough. He will get taken down there by Knuckle, who has swapped over to the Prig as well. When you can't beat them, join them. And I feel like all the toilets actually looking to make this work in this instance. For now though, is go with the flow alongside Fergus, Salah, alongside Rohan on DPS time, and finally for support it's Knuckle and Marco. Meantime on the red hand side it's Fire Falcon yet again. This time though, walking alongside him, Sander with Green, and Grats, and finally JTC. Liners though, looking to go for the corner yet again, the bend, having the payload one more time, making such a good chokehold here for the defense. Coalesce is coming on through. Anubis on the Fire Falcon, and he's gonna get the shatter on, go with the flow to the floor. Salah in the meantime in behind. It's a 1-4 trade so far. Counter shatter here from Go with the Flow, and still the Doomfist is just nigh unstoppable yet again. Frag after frag. Look at the volume, look at right now. Fire Falcon though in behind. Here comes JDC marching on forward as well. And the red hand side, rounding the corner already. 3 minutes on the clock so far. Seems like Marco gonna be disengaging, going for the top of the Salah. Double pocket there from the Brig and the Moira. They know who we get the fix here and now quickly. As Rohan trying to get the flank on. If the McCree is unspotted, it's gonna be a good opportunity here. Patience is a virtue. And Rohan getting the frag onto one, make that two. Green and Sander both going down. Deadeye time. Looking for the lock on. Walking though with the counter kill. But still, this McCree uncontested so far. Hold the toilets. Looking pretty potent here. And someone sneaking a flush out Rohan into this one. This is McCree on the high ground, gonna be effective enough for the blue hand side to hold the line. Anyway though, the action gonna keep continuing here. As Rohan there, checking out that replay. Flashbang even connecting onto the Zarya. Hello. Matchup continues here and thank you, me. See you guys soon. You guys soon. So this looks like this is the last game. Looks like this is last game. ladies and gents. So this is gonna be our last one here. Havana Surge though is available on the toilet right here right now. Frags yet again. Seems like the defense to just get the push on. Now it's the warehouse is truly their territory into this one. And by this point in time, with the grab in hand, a full speed of cards for the blue hand side. The only thing they don't have is coalescent. Marco is pretty quick at getting it done. Laid on out though to try and get the relocation. Firefox in the meantime trying to push on through. And the liners make it to the other side. Quick grabs here and now Deadline being prime as well from Rohan. And with the ultimate toss from both sides, it is going to be the right hand side not getting much done. Green, the only one getting a kill. Salad falling over to his fist. But Hold the Toilet feeling extremely confident into this one. Pushing on forward. Trying to make it to the other side. Okay, let's go, boys. Three
Justice
times.
ain't gonna dispense
This myself. Yeah, well, 40 seconds left. That's trying to cast this. Look at that. Rohan's already bullying me immediately, trying to get on now. The shots are so much better than mine. But anyway, 36 HP here and now for me. Kalakau's gonna jump on me. There you go with the flashbang. 1-for-1 trade so far. Santa trying to come on in. 1 here and now. I don't play DPS. I don't play DPS, okay? This is the role I don't do. 15 seconds slow, go with the flow, gonna get that tag on down. And let's just cast the action. Seems like a high ground beat taken though. You find this Zarya walking, trying to make it through. Right at the meantime, holding close. They're going flashback though. And that is gonna be Marco going down to the hand up the tree, go with the flow, trying to fully Daks into this instance. And in behind, go with the flow, ignoring Daks cast. Gonna get a kill there. Knuckle though with the tag on back. The Zarya gonna be holding close right here, right now. And in this instance, a flashback might really help things out. Ooh, easy shots here, and now counter kills here, and Gragdon Surge gonna be there. And here comes Salakau, gonna jump onto the McCree. Highly unfortunate in this instance, but damage has been done. I have 6 kills right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's actually move on in to the full screen game. The overtime taking away right here, right now. Around, gonna be a potential second point of pick. And can we actually invite Jun? Can he save me from this grace? As Green gonna get the frags on back. Sander actually coming on through. Advantage here right now for the blue hand side. Meteor Strike coming on as well. Seems like it might not be enough. Gonna be primed. Oh, didn't get it. Didn't get it in time. Unfortunately, just didn't happen. I tried, guys. I gave it my shot. I got a few kills, but beyond that, it's okay.
4, 3, 2,
I'm bad. That's just really much it. Anyway, though, let's get back into the action. Full of flow. Look for that fire strike there. That fire pot up above. Guitar found already. Rohan versus Sander. 3 versus Soldier 76. See how it's gonna pan out here. And now Salad getting sniped onto Green. Onto the Widowmaker he goes. Get as much damage as possible. Good stun actually from Rohan. Does get 3 with 1 flashbang. Surprise, surprise. A quick little cowboy coming closer and closer. Pretty effective so far. Salad gonna get a takedown onto Rat as well. In the meantime, shots keep on coming. Fire Spark can be there. Green right now moving over to Lucas instead. And Salad gonna be off this time. Oh, trap! Salakau. Just getting 3 strikes on the board. Green on the anti-radar. They get punched by Fergus into this instance. Hold the Toilets. Opening up pretty strong so far. And the Rats onto the Mercy he goes. Hopefully he's a-okay. This is the first one gonna get taken here. Pretty good climb back so far for Hold the Toilets. Can have a good advantage. Try and push on before hitting this one. Fergus though. Could be rounding the corner. Rohan in the meantime. Toss now keeping on coming. Deep fire flocking. Gonna look to stay out in front. Green though in behind. Slices, dices. Gets Marco. But clipping the wings of the Mercy there and then. Minus in the meantime. Picking up with the pressure. Green trying to really find the angle into this one. Stalzo, a slip of HP, gonna get eaten up by the Shuriken. Good counter pick here so far by Green. The deflect doesn't get connection though. In this instance, go with the flow. Shatter is available. Green in the meantime, gonna get that KO there. And Farfalcon now putting a stunning reception. Liner's gonna be able to defend at the entrance of the warehouse. Seems like these choke points really helping the defense, and Benny many instances. Anyway, the action gonna be continuing here at the right-hand side of the liners. You look to make sure that they can get the hold on. Dragon Blade's available, but Sander in the meantime goes for the sacrifice a little too early for my taste. Hopefully Sander can actually get a pick here. Fergus though notices the glove bumps, goes for Dragon Surge. It's time for the punish here from the toilet. Bucket though with the counterplay. Green in the meantime getting taken down, and a shatter here and now go with the flow, gonna turn things around. Salah gonna get the frag on back. It's a Hanzo out of nowhere. Rohan with the counter kill as well. The Doofus came back on the board. Flashman right here right now. It's gonna be JDC next on the list. Rohan don't have to kill yet again. Seems like a push is in order here from the blue hand side. Sander right now moves on over to something a little different. And in the meantime, Green with that deflect, if I remember correctly, he has the blade in hand. He's got the flashback to connect back onto Rohan. But the payload's coming closer and closer. Here goes the blade onto the McCree. Immediately goes. Gonna get bubbled up though. And Rohan with the immediate punish. Seems like this is going to be a hot hand that you have to be pretty respectful for. But Salah in the meantime staying on the left hand side can actually come up on top. But a rat flying on over. The Mercy that's giving no reprieve against that other DPS. And the liners able to hold yet again. Things though looking pretty dire here and now for the right hand side. They are still having to defend for 3 minutes, and one big push from the offense gonna be pretty much game, set, and match. Now Knuckle has the coalescence in hand. It's a 1-for-1 fade between Sander and Rohan. Here we go though with the dead eye being timed. It seems like Sander protected pretty well there for Fire Falcon on the opposite end of Low. Keeping his team up and again getting picked off. Seems like the Genji is a little too ambitious for his own good. With the Fire Falcon dropping on down, Sander now in no man's land. He still gets the pick off onto one though, but Rohan with the counter kill, even with the pocket on board. Unfortunately for Fire Falcon, he can't drop on down. Give us Dead right now. Wookid trying to get in the way, it's just not gonna happen. And the stun has to be big here for Fire Falcon. That's gonna be game going to Flow, trying to still stay on. Here comes Shadow, gets blocked up, and it's now time for Flow to go for the counter. And he gets the Shadow to connect. It's just not gonna happen anymore because people dying left, right, and center right here right now. Grabbing the surge up from Wookid onto the objective, and Sander back in the fold. Ratzo with the Valkyrie, and it's time for the liners to pretty much put a lot of thrust on their team. Valkyrie though not gonna be enough to survive against Grapple Surge, but the pistol gonna make a difference. Rohan going down to the hand of Rats. Very finicky movements here from the Mercy, gonna be able to get on away. And a solid effort so far here from the Rats. Battle does connect, the second one happens. Bucket trying to get in the way with the Wrecking Ball, but he moves on over a little too quick. This instance though, it's Bucket right here, right now, cleaning up Fergus. The action slowing down to a crawl. With a minute 40, still advantage here and now for Hold the Toilet. The catch out Green. Double kill there from the 2 DPS. The pocket doesn't affect much there. It really helps that to keep the top up on going. It's all up to Firefalcon and Bucket to stay the line and hold steadfast. With the flashback connecting onto 2, the Deadeye gonna be there. And this might be game. Hold the Toilet. It'll be so close to a victory. They can taste it. The action needs to end soon here, especially for Wookid. He needs to go very, very soon. Fergus gonna be there as well. Green in the meantime pops the recall just in time. Shatter there from going to Flow, not to connect. And a leap on in for Firefalcon. Aggressive dive right here, right now between our 2 animals. And a Dragon Strike coming through from Salakau as well. Rohando on the board. And the payload now coming closer and closer. Can anyone else touch JDC? Moving on forward. Sal with a headshot. And that has to be our session for the night.
Play of the game.
But Marco with the play of the game. The coalescence gonna get it done.
Double.
Claim the game for it.